Yeah. Dang it, missed. But anyway, today we got No One Told Me How Insane This Movie is, and I'm pretty sure this movie is about Brotherhood of the Traveling Panties. I don't know. I saw it in the thumbnail, so I like some movies.
Before the video starts, YouTube's copyright system has become incredibly bad for creators like me. So if you like these videos, if you want to keep watching them,
yeah, sport bro.
Live streams and a full to help keep this. I'd like to share with you some. So, my summer this year. So, with summer on its way out, I wanted to do one last, summer type kind of video. Back in 2005, 20 years ago at this point, the Sisterhood of the
Traveling pants, not panties. I was close. But, I'm 20. I'm as old as this movie.
Pants.
Jesus.
Based on a book from 2001, which was 24 years ago. And turns out this was actually one of Kelsey's favorite books ever when she was a young preteen girl. I, of course, never saw the movie back in the day because I was 17 and had way more important things going on, like pining after girls who were way out of my league and too busy dating college guys who worked at Outback Steak.
I was either in my mom's stomach or just popped out. I was born in March, so it's more likely I was already alive at this time.
But like I said, I wanted to do one last summer-themed movie, and that's quite literally what this entire thing is. So come along, fellow people who still wear ankle socks. Let's take a walk. So first thing in this movie, we're introduced to our four main characters, and we get a little glimpse into their friendship.
There were some things that would never make sense.
Did she just end one of those kids?
Sense of
beloved wife, mother, and friend. It only makes her choice that much more unfathomable. What measure of despair compels one to commit such an act?
What?
Whoa. This is the first 10 minutes of the movie, probably. And it's the first, 40 seconds of the actual video, and just already sewer slide. Jesus.
What's happening? We used to do ballet together, and then Bridget's mom did a Kermit sewer slide. With what the heck is this movie?
And that's how it always was with us.
Oh.
Give and take.
Lena, I don't think he's coming back this time.
I thought this was a little girl movie about the pants. God. They all look so happy on the DVD cover. What happened? So our four main girls here have been friends since they were born, through all of life's ups and downs, or extreme downs, apparently. We have Tibby, Carmen, Bridget, and Lena. But as they're all getting older now, 16 to be exact.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Y'all might need to stop being friends, because this can't be it. One minute you're at a ballet, next minute your mom jumped off a cliff. And then after someone's mom jumped off a cliff, someone's dad is leaving. Oh man.
Life is starting to kind of do that thing, where it's like
feel it.
And so for the first time ever, they have to spend summer apart. And so here they all are hanging out one last time.
We were 16 and had never been apart. And all that was about to change.
How about this one? It's great if you want to go to Greece looking like Laverne DeFazio. 70s TV icon. Am I the only one who's culturally deprived around here?
Okay, Okay, Tibby. All right, we get it. You watched 3 episodes of Daria and read The Bell Jar in 8th grade. Anyway, so in the middle of this random thrift store, they find this random pair of jeans just sitting there, and for literally no reason in particular, they each try them on as a joke, I guess.
Ta-da! Tibby, you're a babe! Tibby, you look amazing. Ay, Dios mío!
Oh.
So they each try on
That wasn't nice. There's too much of a pause. It wasn't an immediate reaction. Ugh.
the jeans, and somehow, magically, it fits all of them so perfectly. Even between, Bridget and Carmen, who are obviously built very differently.
Hey, how can they be perfect on you, too?
Wow, that is a little weird. It's really starting to freak me out. Okay, Karma, it's your turn.
What the heck? What's going on?
Well,
no exaggeration or joke here. Bridget and Carmen just take their pants off in the middle of the store, and they're just standing there in their underwear.
Who wrote this movie? Let's investigate that guy, because I'm assuming But 2005, Blake Lively's like what, 56? I mean, they could have been 20. Eh.
Like,
But it's small activities.
Also, if this movie was about guys, the whole thing would be over in like 7 seconds. Whoa, dude, these 34-32 bootcut jeans fit both of us? Yeah, I mean, guys' clothes only have 3 variations. Everything fits everyone exactly the same. Whoa, friendship. But anyway, so because the jeans fit them all so perfectly, they just know that they have to be magic, okay? So they all make a pact to share the jeans equally over the summer. So even when they're apart, they still have to, like, be in contact with each other.
Oh, wait. If this before phones, like these type of phones, because how come y'all just can't call each other? And who's no, never mind.
Each other, you know?
And they'll link us in hearts and spirits, even though we're far apart from each other.
Right, that's sweet.
I think that tonight we're the sisters of these pantalones.
Yes, sisters of the pants.
Yes!
We need rules. Every sisterhood has rules.
Okay, pants equal love.
Dude, these jeans are like love.
Hey, yo,
Why are you so weird? Anyway, come on, it's 2005. We only got a couple good years left before everything just gets worse forever. And so begins their first summer apart. Lena goes off to see her grandparents in Greece. Carmen is going to stay with her dad. Bridget's going to soccer camp in Mexico. Tibby is staying home to, like, make a documentary or something. The movie, of course, intertwines all their stories together, but I'm going to take each one character by character.
70 square.
So as I said, Lena goes off to Greece to stay with her grandparents.
Rory Gilmore. Ain't no way Greece actually looks like this, right? Bro, I swear. Like if you know ball, you know ball, but this kind of looks like that one, the last gym leader's hometown in Pokemon, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and Ruby and Sapphire. Does Greece actually look like this? That's what's up. I might need to go one day.
I love in movies how, like, the only part of Greece that actually exists is Santorini. Also, apparently everyone is stuck in the 1880s. They got Newsies hats on and they ride donkeys.
Why
The
are they
untouched
sideways?
wilderness of Greece.
And from this window, the most beautiful view, eh? She's precious, eh?
You know, maybe back in 2005 it looked like this, but you go to Santorini now and you're gonna see way more annoying middle-aged British people. Anyway, so what exactly Lena is supposed to be doing here, I have no idea, but she kind of just spends all her time sitting by the docks drawing things and stuff. Now, one day, while she's wearing the pants, something magical happens.
She finds a dude. Never miss. Way to go, idiot.
So she falls in the ocean and her pants somehow magically get snagged on something, which leads to her getting rescued by a certain hunky fish guy in a boat.
Costas Dunas.
Lena Kilgaris.
Lena Kilgaris. Then you are Greek too, eh?
You work for him?
Oh, just in the summer. I go to the university in Athens.
Okay, well, thanks for your help, sir, but I'm 16 and you're like, what, 22?
Oh, I knew he looked older. I thought they were going to do the whole thing where a 32-year-old going to play a 16-year-old, but never mind. That's illegal.
35 doesn't matter. See you later. But Lena, no, please look at me. I don't even need facial hair to hide my weak chin, like some people do.
So how do you know English so well?
Well, it's because I'm European, and I have to. As you might imagine, this leads to a budding romance. However, when Lena tells her family about this Costas guy, they don't quite react like how she thought they would.
His name is Kostas.
He's a Dunas. You must never speak of him.
Yeah, Lena, come on.
Romeo and Juliet. I feel it. All right, let's.
Montague dating a Capulet? That's just crazy.
Oh. Whatever. But what's the over and under that they can't get together, right? No way in Greece 2005, when this movie was made in America, that a 16-year-old and a 22-year-old are about to be together. What, 16 is like grade 10. He's about to grad. Oh yeah, they can't. This is illegal.
You talk. So Lena tries to end things with Costas because it just seems like a lot of work and his hair kind of looks like a helmet on his head. But of course, it's never that easy.
Yeah, no one sits near a smelly fish market unless they're waiting for someone.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I just came to sketch that old church over there. So.
May I?
What?
Yeah, let me see what you're doing over here, Lena. What do you got? You need Jesus. And so this leads to Lena deciding that she doesn't care about what her family thinks about his family. She's gonna get that piece of baklava one way or another, okay? You know what I'm saying? Costas, of course, is pulling out all the cliche pickup lines you can think of.
All my life.
Hold on, you're the most special woman I've ever met in my life. You feel me? You like to read? I like books too, type.
Everybody's always kind of seen me a certain way.
That's all right, I understand. Some people...
But I see you who you really are.
See something else.
And what do you see?
No one knows the real you like I do. I see you for who you really are. And so then, presumably, they do the devil's thing. Just want to remind you all that Lena is 16 and Costas is apparently like 22.
Called Gideon Bombaclats. Dang it.
The summer ends with Costas going back to university, with Lena having her first romantic experience and heartbreak all in the same summer. But of course, now she's like more confident or something. I mean, hey, if you can pull a guy who kind of looks like a thumb, you can do anything.
What movie was Bro? I like the way he does
on the boy theme for a little bit, Bridget goes off to soccer camp in Mexico for the summer, and you can tell it's Mexico because the sepia tone is just cranked up to 11 over here. It's an all-girls camp, of course, except for one of the coaches.
Two things. Am I tripping, or did she not look like she can run properly? I don't know what it was about her form that just made it seem unbelievable that she is an athlete. But anyway, what are you looking at, gang? Jeez.
Uh-oh, I saw that. Bridget, look out. He's giving you the hot guy squint. Run for your life. It's an ambush. Also, this is maybe the most 2000s haircut anyone has ever had. So Bridget is one of those like self-absorbed, I do whatever I want kind of girls, played by Blake Lively. What are the chances? And so once she set her eyes on this guy, it's literally all she can think about.
Hi.
Never mind. I was just being annoying.
I'm Bridget.
Sup? Name's Chaz with 2 X's.
Bro, she runs with too much shoulder. Jesus. No offense to bro.
Okay, well, that's way less cool.
So, I hear you go to Columbia.
Yep.
Well, what have you heard about me?
Way more than I wanted to with that lobster going on.
I'm 17.
Can't do that.
Also, what a thing to just like say, you know, like she lies about her age to this college guy, but she still says like 17 anyway. But so, as you might imagine, Bridget keeps putting the moves on Eric by being pretty and aloof, and then everything else just kind of falls into place, I guess.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Didn't think your team was scrimmaging till later today.
They're not. I just came out early to check out the competition.
Oh, you're looking at her.
You're awfully sure of yourself, huh?
I don't know what I want.
Yeah, that's great, Bridget, but just real quick here, what the heck is up with these sideburns? How do you even do this? Was this on purpose? So Bridget's story is that she keeps trying to get Eric, which is a new term I made up that means aiming way below your level because he's the only one around. You know, airport syndrome. OMG, you guys, I just met the cutest guy like ever on my layover in Chicago. Like, let me show you his Insta, okay? He's like so hot.
Bro, I've never seen an attractive girl in the airport like my age. When last time I went to the airport, I was like 18. Yeah, I've traveled a lot, and I've never seen a girl my age that was attractive. I don't know what that is, bro. It just every time I went to the airport, it was a bunch of old people, families, and whatnot. Never nothing that caught my eye.
Wait, never mind. He kind of just looks like Farquaad.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone with that much intensity. You scare the hell out of me.
Single-minded to the point of recklessness. It's what the school shrink called me. Never told anyone that before.
Oh. This is legal. All right.
Now, to be fair, Eric does kind of rebuff her almost the whole time because he's like, hey, wait a minute, you're in high school, I'm in college. Also, I'm a coach at your summer camp, so it's a little weird. But then Bridget's like, oh yeah, well, I'm pre-nose job Blake Lively. And then Eric's like, okay, you talk me into it.
So they both get banged by Preds. All right. It's a video special. Oh my god.
So Eric and Bridget end up doing the devil's tango. And that's when she realizes that she's just been using Eric to run away from how she feels about her mom, if you recall what happened at the beginning of the movie. And so after doing the devil's tango, she kind of just feels more empty than ever. Now this whole part of the movie goes all...
Anyway, I have fruit flies in my room. Don't worry about it. But are they using protections? Because, damn, don't tell me she got juiced in.
A little different than the
Too
book.
much evidence.
Like, in the book, Eric keeps turning her down to the point where Bridget like breaks into his cabin and demands that he take her virginity. Like this movie's crazy, but the book is insane. Anyway, moving on. Like we talked about at the beginning of the movie, Tibby is staying home over the summer to make a documentary of some kind while working her exotic job at Totally Not Walgreens.
Bumped her face. Oh, over and under. How do you say that? She plays for the same. She plays for the other team. Sure. Girl. Dead.
Dude, come on. What is this movie? Where is this going? So Tibby calls an ambulance and the girl goes to the hospital. Now later on, one of the main girls sends Tibby the pants because it's like her turn or whatever that week. The movie has all these montage scenes of packages being like shipped and stuff, although it never once shows the part where the postal workers like pile drive your package off a roof before they give it to you. But all the same, guess who delivers the pants to Tibby?
Hi, I think this is yours. They delivered it to my house by mistake.
Oh.
Yeah, you're the one that...
God. Anyway, she was in 2.5 Men. But anyway, don't tell me she's the pred now. Oh my
painted
god.
the other day, right? At Wallman's. I was there.
Oh yeah. You're the weird girl with the price sticker on your forehead.
Yeah, okay, that's some pretty big talk for someone wearing red capri pants. Nice low tops, dork. Now, as you may recall from earlier, Tibby's one of those people who thinks that, like, she's, like, really sophisticated because she, like, hates everything. And while she's glad this little girl's okay, her name is Bailey, by the way, I don't know if I said that. Tibby's glad that Bailey's okay, but, like, what kind of 16-year-old wants to hang out with a 12-year-old, you know what I mean?
It was lying next to you. I opened it up to see if there was an ID in it.
So you ripped off my wallet? I think I had more than $4 in here.
Do you seriously think I would steal your money? I opened it to see if there was an ID in there. Okay, there wasn't. There was a small photo and a pathetic picture of a kitten.
Oh, so what's in yours?
Oh, you mean my Burger King Kids Club ID and my Chuck
Can't show that. It has too much information about myself.
E. Cheese Platinum membership card? Ha! Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal, okay? So somehow they end up hanging out a lot. Neither one of them has any friends around, and Bailey thinks it's kind of cool that Tibby's making, like, documentaries and stuff, so they end up working on Tibby's movie together.
Brian, you spend a lot of time here?
Sometimes all day.
So you prefer to spend most of your time here at the Quick Mart instead of out?
Why did that look like Temple Run? Oh my, not Temple Run, just Run. Oh my
in the
God.
real world.
Well, maybe it finds the world of Dragon Slayer more interesting.
But one day, when Tibby goes over to Bailey's house, she's not there, and that's when we find out what's really going on here.
She's at the doctor's.
Who is?
Little girl next door. I don't know why, though. I heard they were stopping treatment.
Oh, she
She has leukemia.
Ooh.
Of course she does. Of course the cute little girl has leukemia. Why wouldn't she? This movie has like the most insane whiplash of any movie I've ever seen. We did ballet together. Then Bridget's mom died because of her mental health issues. Bridget and Lena travel to foreign countries and hook up with the middest looking dudes they can find, but hey, they're 16, so they don't know any better. Tibby's new friend is dying from cancer. Like back in the 2000s, everyone was crapping on chick flicks, you know, but like, yo, we're missing out. These movies are a trip. Tibby's story ends basically how you already know it well, when the leukemia finally catches up to Bailey.
I brought something for you. Ta-da! The traveling pants. So I was...
I can't make that.
thinking, maybe you could have them for a while. Okay, you have to let them help you. Please. The pants have already worked their magic on me. They brought me to you.
I mean, it'd be better if they help me with cancer, but...
This movie cover does not tell you what this movie is, okay? I thought it was about pants. So, anyway... Sticking with the absolute heart-wrenching themes of this movie, Carmen is the girl from the beginning whose dad walked out when she was like 10 or whatever. So this summer she's going to visit him. He only visits her like twice a year, and now she gets to spend all summer with him, which she's very excited about.
You must be Carmen.
This dude married another woman. No. Kids. Bomba class.
But they're not kids, they're teenagers.
Carmen. This is Krista, and this is...
Oh my gosh, she's about to bang her step, bro. Oh, bomba class. Oh.
Paul.
Code red! Run for your life, Carmen! I've seen the movie Get Out! I know where this is going! Code red, Carmen! So Carmen finds out that her dad not only has a new girlfriend, but he has like a whole other family that she's never even heard of, and now they're getting married and they live in the suburbs and stuff?
Papi, ¿cómo dormiste? ¿Bien?
You alright?
Claro que sí, ¿por qué no?
Is she speaking Spanish?
He and my mom, they used to speak Spanish all the time.
Hey, Mom.
Especially when they started being on fishy.
Now, Carmen's story is actually pretty simple. It's just about how her dad has a whole new life and a new family, and everything about him is different now. I mean, he went from Puerto Rican to country club, so something terrible must have happened. And the worst part...
He went from tortilla to mashed potatoes. Yeah.
Part is that it seems like he's trying to pretend like Carmen and her mom just like don't even exist.
Oh.
And you know what, Lydia? Just forget about the dress, okay? We can just tell everybody that Carmen's Puerto Rican. And it never occurred to you that she might be built differently. Or that unlike you and your daughter, she has an ass!
Even when Carmen...
Damn, they ain't never seen 3D butt cheeks before, you feel me?
Carmen gets mad and runs away for a while. She goes back to her dad's house later that night, and it's like they didn't even notice, they didn't even care that she was gone. So she gets on a bus and goes all the way back home to hang out with Tibby. And after talking things out for a bit, she finally gets enough courage to call her dad and tell him how she really feels.
It's the fact that you found yourself this new family. It's like you traded me and Mom in for something that you thought was better. And I want to know why. Are you ashamed of me?
Her dad owns a multi-billion-dollar company, and I'm trying to get into the will. Just shut up for a little bit and let me get into that will. Damn, shut up. I'm trying to do it for the family.
Like I was saying, man, like this movie is something else.
No, you just seem so happy about being Paul and Kristen's dad. But you never even had the time to be mine.
So the end of the movie is all the girls come back home. Bridget's really depressed because of what happened, but they all kind of band together and drive Carmen all the way back to South Carolina to be in her dad's wedding. Even though she can probably never truly forgive him for just like completely abandoning her and her mom.
Carmen.
Dad, I'm not dressed.
I need you.
And so ends the craziest summer of these girls' lives, until the next 4 books in which everything gets more insane than you could imagine. There was a sequel movie in 2008 that was not received nearly as well, and apparently there's a 3rd movie that's been in the works for like 7 years, so who knows what's going on with all that. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it...
Well, that is the end of this for me. Peace.